At dawn, Britain's forests feel peaceful. Mist hangs low between ancient trees. Birdsong echoes softly, and then, from the fog, a shape appears. A deer, silent, watchful, perfectly at home. For many, this moment feels magical. But this calm hides a growing crisis. Across the United Kingdom, deer numbers have reached levels never seen before. A problem that grows quietly, unseen by most people. This is not a sudden disaster. It's a slow-burning consequence of centuries of human decisions. Today, we tell the full story, not to blame deer, but to understand how balance was lost. There are now over 2 million deer in the UK. 6 species roam freely across England, Scotland, and Wales. Their population is expanding into places they were never seen before: suburbs, city edges, busy road networks. On a map, their spread looks almost alive, glowing across the countryside. This growth didn't happen by accident, it happened because something important disappeared. Look into a deer's eyes. You don't see aggression. You don't see chaos. You see alertness, intelligence, survival instinct. Deer are not destructive by nature. They are opportunists. When food is abundant and danger is low, they thrive. And in modern Britain, danger is almost gone. Hundreds of years ago, Britain was different. Dense forests covered the land. Wolves hunted in packs, lynx stalked silently. Deer lived in constant movement. They grazed briefly, then fled. This fear shaped the forest. Nothing stayed in one place long enough to be destroyed. This was balance. As humans spread, predators were seen as threats. Wolves were hunted, trapped, poisoned. By the 1500s, they were gone. The forest lost its guardians. The deer were free. In later centuries, deer were protected but not for nature. They became symbols of wealth, of sport, of status. Large estates encouraged population growth. Hunting removed some deer, but never enough. Nature's regulation was replaced with selective control, and it wasn't enough. Farms transformed the landscape. Fields of crops replaced forests. Food became predictable, plentiful. Deer adapted faster than expected. They learned where to feed, and humans unknowingly became providers. As forests shrank, roads expanded. Deer crossed highways that never existed before. At night, headlights freeze them in place. A split-second later impact. This is now a daily reality. Over 70,000 deer vehicle collisions occur every year in the UK. Lives are lost, families are changed. This is not just a wildlife issue, it's a human one. Gardens have become feeding grounds, flower beds, shrubs, fruit trees. For deer, suburbs are safe. No predators, minimal danger. The line between wild and human space has vanished. Forests appear healthy from a distance, but the ground tells another story. Young trees are gone, wildflowers disappear. Nothing grows to replace what dies. This is the future without intervention, a forest that looks alive, but cannot renew itself. This damage takes decades to notice and centuries to fix. When food runs low, deer strip bark, trees weaken, disease spreads. This silent damage spreads woodland collapse. Farmers lose millions each year. Fences fail. Fields are destroyed overnight. Deer don't recognize ownership. They recognize food. At night, deer move freely. Unseen, unchallenged, their numbers grow quietly. Warning signs are everywhere. But signs don't reduce population. They only warn us of consequences. Scientists monitor movement, count numbers, track damage. The conclusion is clear. Without intervention, the system fails. Culling is controversial, but without predators, humans are the last control. Done ethically, it prevents starvation and collapse. Doing nothing feels kind, but it causes suffering. Where deer are managed, forests return, saplings grow, birds come back, balance is possible. Some believe predators must return. Lynx, wolves, fear could restore balance again. The debate continues. Where balance is restored, hope appears. Nature heals faster than expected, if given the chance. This is not the deer's fault. They followed the world we created. The deer problem is not about animals out of control. It is about humans forgetting that nature is a system. And systems demand balance. If we listen, we can still fix this. As well as if this story mattered to you, subscribe for more.